go.
Hey everyone, Amini from FarmTower, and this is your grow tray for the one-day DIY FarmTower. This is actually a large concrete mixing tub, but it will more than suit your needs for indoor farming. And I want to go through a couple things here. First off, it's not the most flexible. It's very rigid, so make sure you don't bend it or you don't put any uneven pressure against it. It may crack. When it's lying flat on your shelf, it won't be a problem. And when we're cutting the bulkhead fittings, so this is a 7/8 inch hole I cut with a spade bit. And what you want to make sure is that it is on the far side of your tray on the bottom and is far away enough from these ridges so that your bulkhead fitting could fall flat and flush. Because if you put it over here, maybe the hole will fit, but your bulkhead fitting won't come flush against the bottom. And so what I'm using for bulkhead fitting, now this is the ingenuity of the FarmTower. This is a sink extendable hose guide. So in your kitchen, that little nozzle that's next to your faucet that you can pull out and has that metal hose on the bottom, this goes onto the faucet to protect the hose from the sharp corner of the faucet. It just happens to be 7/8 of an inch across, so that spade bit fits perfectly in there. But however, it's not made to hold water in a vessel, so it's not waterproof. You have to add a 1 1/4 inch faucet washer or O-ring, and the part number and serial number is in the user guide for this system. So you put that in there, and it fits almost perfectly. So this side will be your standpipe, and it'll go on the inside of the tray. And if you want to, before you cut it, I take the nut and flip it over, so it gives me this kind of device. And what I did was I just put it right there. I think it'd even be better to just take the nut and put it in the closest corner you can while it's still being flush. So notice how it's not, if it was up here, it wouldn't be flush against the bottom of the tray. So you move it to where it'll actually be flush, mark a hole with a pencil, with a pen, something, and then drill your hole right there. So when I flip it over and I put that through, like that, and notice these long threads, that gives you a really tight seal. Oops.